What if we can be our own health advocate? And we can, then we wouldn't have to settle for anything less than what we deserve. Less is so unacceptable, not to mention just downright uncivilized. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but you get the picture. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Bonnie. Welcome back to my channel, Healthy Done My Way. In today's video, we're going to discuss an important topic, and I think you already know that is more important than finding that perfect dress for that special event. And the topic is advocating for ourselves, for our overall health and well-being. So, okay, stop right there. Stop thinking that. We're not thinking that. I know some of you are thinking, well, Vonnie, I can barely advocate not to have that second or third cookie. Come on, don't be like that. Let's see how we can do this. There are several effective topics I want to talk about. Well, tips that I want to talk about in terms of we, becoming that advocate. And the first one is educating ourselves. Yes, we have to stay informed as to what is brewing, not so much brewing, but what is there for us in terms of preventive health care, in terms of treatment. And in order to do that, we have to do our research. We have to look at medical journals, look at these medical websites like NIH or PubMed. I'll put those links in the description below. And or medical journals. I did say that, and different types of women health organizations that have information and material that we can glean from and we can pull from. So we want to be informed. We want to stay on top of things. And we want to do this in order to help us to make right decision and have um, the empowerment knowing that we can advocate for ourselves. So I have my notes as usual. And also we want to be able to look at information that are common information that are fitting to our needs in doing the research, not just general research, but nail it down. And by doing so, by doing these kind of like discovery type, exploration, then we can be able to have that to have the knowledge that will empower us to have that engaging, productive, collaborative type conversation with our primary care. But it takes us coming to the table with something in hand to have a dialogue, a dialogue instead of a monologue. Okay? So we have this. Okay, so let's move on. And I'm going to turn my page. And I don't know why, but again, I'm lost for words today. Interesting. Okay, the next one is find right healthcare provider. This is so important. I know with me is, heavens knows, I've been so blessed. My first doctor, he moved away. So I have to find a second doctor. And she has been my doctor like forever. And she is so preventive and she is so holistically inclined that she listened to me. And I'm stating that to make a point. Find a doctor that will listen to you, that will listen to your concern, address your concerns. Someone who will want to collaborate with you so you guys can work together as a team in figuring out how can he or she best serve you. And the next one is be proactive on regular health screening. For me, this is important, as you well know. But for me, for many years, I thought, you know what, I'm healthy, there's nothing wrong with me, so why do I need to go to a doctor? Silly me. But, and then I started thinking, okay, no, this is not the right way to think. And every year I have the mammogram, the, what is that? Just a list of things. I just blood work, just do all the blood work so I can know what's going on in there. And then other screening that we have to do, like again, mammogram, osteoporosis type testing, bone density. That's what I was looking for. And to make sure that we are, in the range. So we have to do this. And just because we're feeling well doesn't mean that we can't be prevented to ward off anything that could occur. Okay. And the next one is be proactive in your medical appointments. This is a good one, and I do this a lot. My doctor, she is so patient with me. She know that she has to put aside at least 20 to 30 minutes aside with me. And sometimes it doesn't even take that because I come in there precise, have my questions in order, and I know what it is I need to ask her. My point is this: make certain that when we go into the doctor's office, make sure that we have questions that are concerning. For instance, if you have pain and you have questions about that, then start noting, when did the pain start? 2 days ago? Okay. What time? What were you doing when that pain started? You were lifting something, you were sitting down, you were standing up, you were just, I don't know, just walking, whatever it is, list that. And then list what type of pain it is. Is it a dull pain? Is it a sharp pain? Is it a radiating pain, like from your hip down to your legs, that radiating pain? Or is it an intense pain? What is it? List that, write that down. How long does it last? Is it all day? Is it ongoing? Is it something that comes and goes? Do you take something for it? Like, some type of Tylenol or whatever. And when does it start? Does it stay long periods of time? Is it off and on, like I stated before? That is important. Write that down. And then when you get to the doctor's office, you can say, this is what's going on. Regardless what it is, you had surgery, you're having issues or whatever, write it down to ensure that number one, you don't forget, and two, that you can have an active, engaging conversation with your healthcare provider. Okay, so I think that's it on that one. And now, because you're in the doctor's office, oh, I forgot. If when you go to the doctor's office, and don't be afraid to ask questions. That's why you were proactive in writing down your questions. But when you're there, don't be shy. Ask the question. Be forthcoming and be engaging with him. Ask for clarity if you don't understand something. Ask for just direction in terms of what if is there something I can do alternatively, or there's something else that I can do instead of this treatment? What are the benefits of this treatment? Is there something I can try differently? Just what are the side effects? What are the pros and cons? Things like that. Ask those questions. Again, do not be shy. And if you have to get a second opinion, then yeah, do that. But make sure when you're in the doctor's visit, you ask those questions. And two, bring someone with you if you can, a trusted friend. That way, sometimes we forget. I know I do. And so we want to make sure that we ask the right question, because sometimes if someone is with you, that person may think of a question you may not have thought of, or that person may see something in the conversation that warrants another direction. So you see where I'm going with this? And if that's not possible, I'm talking fast because I want to get everything in. If that's not possible, then maybe ask your physician if you can record it. If you said yes, then fine. If not, okay. Take notes. If you're that note taking person and you can listen and talk at the same time, then go for it. But if not, write down what you can, and then the doctor will ask, okay, do you have any questions? And you can say something to the effect of, yes, I know I will have questions. I just can't think of it now because I'm digesting this information, but I will email you through the telemedicine system in turn, because that's what we have, whatever you guys may have in terms of that. And with my question, is that okay with you? And most likely, yes, he will say yes. So either way, you're covered. But just remember, just to be that advocate during the doctor visit, because you want him to be able to serve you properly. Because if he doesn't know what's going on, he's can only guess and ask certain questions. But at the same time, be forthcoming and don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed of whatever question that you may have to ask. Okay. And the next one is okay. Here we go. Physical activity. Engaging in regular physical activity is crucial for bone density, for bone health. I mean, weight training, strength training, walking, whatever it is. Engage in that. Make that part of your daily routine because it is important for your bone health, cardiovascular health, and just your overall health. It's okay. And the next one is nutrition. Ensure that you have a balanced type nutrition diet that is, let me see, how can I put this? Specific for your special needs. Because not one diet fit all, not one exercise plan fits all. So you want to be able to seek out a nutritionist. And when you get activity, physical activity, seek out a physical therapist or trainer, but seek them out through your doctor. Okay. My suggestion would be seek it out through your primary care or whatever doctor that you feel comfortable talking with, and they can make a referral or recommend you to someone, because you want to do exercises that you are able to do and that is fitting for you. Same thing with nutrition. With the nutritionist, seek out a nutritionist who can personalize your plan, advise you for your personal needs. So you see how this work hand in hand, all these steps goes hand in hand. So you are able to make right decisions, because if you're educating yourself, you're being proactive in your screening, being proactive in your doctor visits, asking the right questions, you are able to have that productive conversation with your doctor. And believe me, they welcome that, because now they know, okay, I'm getting more information. It's not like pulling teeth, or is it tooth? Pulling teeth, whatever. It's not like we're doing that. And they are more apt to be more of a serving to you. Is it serving? More of a help to you. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Is this something that you guys can incorporate into your routine in terms of being your own health advocate? While there are many, many more tips that you can include, but those are some that I use and I find to be very effective. So, okay, I think that's it. If you have any questions, comments, put it in the little area below, and I'm going to put some information in the description in reference to links and what have you. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, because we want to include these tips so that we can get the VIP treatment for our health. Okay? So remember, healthy done your way. Thank you for listening, and I really appreciate you, and journey well on your health journey.